Hello everyone and welcome back to Zooks Plays Kenshi, episode 6. So, we've had what a journey we've had so far, coming all the way from Stobe's Garden, working our way down to Flats Lagoon. This place it's a nice little town. It's got a lot of really good shops that we've been using here, buying bits and pieces, and I actually did a little bit of that off camera while I was just sort of organising some stuff. The guys ate a little bit of food and sort of used some resources and stuff like that. But basically, I went and organised everyone and made sure that everyone had some okay equipment, as well as we could buy, really. We still have quite a few cats, almost 7,000 cats. So if we find someone who might be good for our team, we might be able to hire them. However, I don't want to spend too much money, not yet. There are a lot more able bodies around closer to the hub and Squin and even some of the Holy Nation territories, which we're going to probably sneak into. Now, Sura and Mr. Tuppence will not be allowed in the Holy Nation cities, mainly because Mr. Tuppence is a robot and the Holy Nation absolutely hate any kind of robot or any hivers or any aliens or anything like that they consider not human. Also, so does Sura. Sura has a robot limb, so she has that leg that we got her. So at least she can run now, which is great. The biggest problem is that they will attack her on sight as well. The one thing that we could do is we could take the limb off, and we wouldn't have to worry too much about it then. They wouldn't see it on her. It would be in her backpack. They wouldn't see it. So she'll be okay. But the problem is she'd be, crawling around the ground again. So we don't really want that. So unfortunately, these two are not going to be able to go into there. However, Cambo and Malik, they're fine. They haven't got any robotic limbs. They're not considered, heretics, aliens, anything like that. We should be good with those two guys. So we'll see. We'll see how that all goes. Anyway, we've got a lot to organise and a lot to do before we even get there. I need to figure out what way I'm going to go. Now, like I've been saying over and over again, I want to avoid Venge. And sadly, Venge sort of cuts into this nice little road that continues through here. So we're going to have to go up this direction and sort of skim along the edge of Venge and into Shem. Now, Shem holds its own problems. Shem has got a lot of beak things in it, and we've already seen beak things in the previous episodes. Those things are dangerous, and they can run up to 33 miles an hour. It's ridiculous. Unless you're a hiver and you have extremely skilled athletics, you can't outrun a beak thing. No, absolutely no way. Nothing, especially early game, can outrun beak things. No people anyway that you can get a hold of. So we're going to have to try and figure out the best possible approach through Shem. Now, I was thinking going up here, skimming along the mountain ridge, which could be dangerous in itself because there are a few nests up there that I've seen in the past, and they generally like to spawn nests and beak things up here. Work to this road, and then we could work our way up and just sort of into, what's this area? Skinner's Roam, to sort of come up and through here. Now this area here, the border zone, it's relatively, well, when I say safe, nothing in Kenshi is safe. But the border zone is a lot safer than most areas. That's why I want to go there, because obviously the hub's there, and there's a lot of lower level bandits roving around in groups that we might be able to take on. There's hungry bandits and dust bandits, and they're pretty basic sort of entry level enemies to fight off. So the border zone is safer. However, the border zone is technically still part of the Holy Nation, so we have to obviously be careful of maybe any Holy Nation patrols. They generally don't tend to come into this area, but I think I've seen one or two sort of hanging about. Anyway, coming up this way and through here would be perfect. The only drama is that I know that there's a couple of towers up here, and this area here is sort of like bandit headquarters for two very large bandit groups. So these roads generally have got a lot of bandits skimming around them. We could sort of work our way down, go up through here, because the hub is... Where's the hub? I think it's like here? I'm pretty sure it's around here. Maybe it's here. I don't know. It's here somewhere. Now the other option we have, which I don't necessarily know if it's safer, is going through the swamps. So instead of going up, we could go left. And we could go west, we could go through here and then work our way up, and then skim along this road just here. We wouldn't be going deep into the swamps, but it would still be very, very dangerous. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm leaning more towards the swamps because I don't want to have to deal with as many bandit groups as I think are going to be around here, but we'll have to see. Um, but yeah. Anyway, the guys are all organised. They've been sitting down, chilling out at these tables. Now, I think if you sit down, I think your hunger rate is slightly lowered. Let's just have a look. So what's the hunger rate at now? 1? No, I don't think it is actually. I think I'm full of shit. 1. No. So I think it's only if you're laying down, sleeping, or in a bed or a camping bed or something like that. So they've just been sitting here chilling out. We've got a bit of food. Sura ate hers, so let's just chuck another piece in her inventory. Now I've got them all. Malik is a little bit over encumbered, but he should be fine. He can run at 18. Malik's actually relatively fast, and I don't think there's anything that he has which is aiding his athletics, so it's pretty good. Sura, obviously, her athletics isn't amazing. We haven't really. She hasn't been able to run because she hasn't had one of her bloody legs. We've been carrying her most of the way, so athletics is a bit low for her compared to some of these other guys. Like, look at Mr. Tuppence. He's been running around like mad. Cambo, I ended up buying another backpack. I wasn't going to, and I'm still kind of regretting it a little bit, but we had quite a bit of meat. We bought a lot of meat. Like, look how much meat we've got, Mr. Tuppence. Before we were freaking out about not having any food? Well, don't got to worry about that now. Look at all this food that we have. Problem is, it's weighing us down quite a bit. Now, Mr. Tuppence is the strongest, and he can carry the most with carry weight. And what happens with backpacks is they, if you can see up there, it's encumbrance reduction, 50%. So anything in this backpack, how much it weighs, is reduced by 50%, I believe is how it works. Now, the downfall with these backpacks is all our combat skill bonuses are -5. Also, our combat speed, stealth skills effect, and dodge skill effect are all lowered because we're wearing a backpack. Like it's a heavy backpack we're lugging around. I'm pretty sure the one that Cambo has is very similar. Yeah, it's basically the same. What's that? 90, 40, 40. 90, 50, 50. Okay, so the one that Cambo has is a little bit worse. I think it's because it's got that thing on the top. We've got what's that? A trader's wooden backpack and just a wooden backpack. So we have a little sunshade. I don't know what benefit that gives you, but sure. Doesn't affect our athletics though, at least. But yeah, they are a little bit encumbered. So you can see here, run speed is 16. We're -3 miles per hour, and you can see here over to the right a little bit more. Athletic skill is 34. Max possible speed is 18. So I can go with when I'm not encumbered, my Mr. Tuppence can go up to 18 miles an hour. But because of my encumbrance, I have 18% sort of more encumbrance, if that makes sense. So I'm a little bit heavier, so I'm obviously running a bit slower. But I've gotten everyone to a similar run speed. Like Malik is pretty good. Sura, it was at 17, 16, 16. So that's not too bad. We're going to have to do that. We're going to have to go with that. Now, it won't help us against some things. I know most bandits and stuff run at, I think it might be 15 or 16, so we're probably not going to be able to outrun most of those. Big things, no way. Absolutely no fucking way. We're not going to be able to outrun any kind of big things. If we meet any over here, we're basically dead. So we're going to have to be extremely careful and maybe even stealth just a little bit. So let's get everyone out and... Oh, don't do that. Where are you going? And we're all pretty good and ready to go. Who am I missing? Malik, what are you doing? Get out here. Now, like I said, I don't want to recruit anyone else here. I want to wait. I want to save some of our cats because we may need them when we get to the hub. The hub is a great spot to start off. We may, I don't know yet. I'm a bit undecided. We may decide to bunker down in the hub and buy a house and maybe do a little bit of mining and level up their strength skills. Now, a large amount of the skill training in this game does take a very long time. There are a lot of mods which give you extra bonus bits and pieces which will help train up things like... I actually have one which I don't know if I will or won't use yet, but it's called the weight bench, and it helps train strength. So they can sit there and lift weights for forever, and they can train up their strength. But there's other ones as well that you can do that you can unlock later on. It's training dummies, so you can unlock training dummies and you can level up your... what's it called? I think it's just your melee attack skill. God, look at melee attack for Malik is 1. Oh god, this is going to be hard. So yeah, if we get it into any fights where oops, smack my mic just then. I'm throwing my hands around. We're screwed. We need to be sneaky and we need to be fast. So that being said, just do a quick save just to be safe because we never know what might happen loading in and out of zones. And let's get a move on. Let's start. So the best option here is going to be going this way? Yeah, going up this way. Now we need to be on the... No, we're going to run at 2 speed. We're going to be on the lookout for those boneyard dogs because those things are very, very scary. Again, against us, we would get absolutely destroyed. So we need to be very mindful of our surroundings at all times in this area. So we're now leaving Flats Lagoon. Is that another volcano? Wait, am I going the right way? I'm not going the right way. So, detour, we were just taking the scenic route. We'll go around this way. Stobe's Gamble? Nope, we don't want to go back into Stobe's Gamble. Yeah, there it is, just there. Now there is a... What's that one? A boneyard? Boneyard wolf? Oh, it is quite hurt. I don't think we should risk it. We could probably take that thing down, but I don't think we should risk it. Looks like it's been in a fight with someone else. We better just be careful in case something else, the thing that fought it, might be around or getting back up. But if we just keep running at 2 speed, we should be able to keep an eye on what's going on. Oh, this spoopy ambient music. Come on, keep going, guys. Now, this section here is this the bit I was scared of, because it's, or just up here a little bit more, because it crosses into Venge. But we don't have to swim here, and swimming, we've barely done any swimming, so swimming is going to take forever. Look at all these boats. All these boats that are hanging around. This place must have once been like a part of the ocean, and I think I said in one episode something about global warming and the ocean levels lowering. I don't think that's how global warming actually works, but you know, I have no idea what I'm talking about half the time. But you know, obviously this place is dried out, and this could have been once an ocean is now a empty, you know, or almost empty. I suppose it's a little bit of dirty ass water over here. Now I can see movement over there. It looks like that's a hive trader, so that's fine. Got nothing to worry about there. I'm just keeping an eye on the map as well as we go. Oh, there's another laser beam popping down from the roof. From the roof. What am I saying? From the sky. Jesus, I know the outside. This is the floor we're running on. Yeah, I mean, oh, there's a boneyard. Is it the same boneyard wolf? I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. He's running around doing some laps. It's okay. We've got nothing to worry about with him at the moment. He's going a different direction. Yeah, all the stuff in Kenshi, which looks like, you know, large, you know, all the large metallic objects and stuff that are sort of scattered around look like they could be, I don't know, space stations or satellites or something like that have come crashing down. Or they could have been, maybe, well, especially that one, but they could have been buildings. They could have been, when civilization was sort of booming, there could have been places that people lived. And they couldn't now but just be buried by all this sand. I don't really know. There's a lot about Kenshi I don't know. And the cool thing about playing it is, and especially even playing it now, is I'm slowly learning more stuff. So if I do say anything which sounds like utter bullshit, it could be that it's not true, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. So this area here, I know I've seen beak things around before, so I just want to be so careful. Shem, we've just skimmed along Shem. So this is the section that I was worried about going past, because it hits with Venge. Oh, there's land bats. Now, land bats run 13, and we run 16, am I correct? At least 16. We can outrun them. We can outrun these land bats, if we need to. Which we're going to need to. Shit. Oh, what's that? Is that Garu? You know what? We might be able to lead them into the Garu and slow them down. Or we could just probably run. Yeah, they're giving up. We don't need to worry about that. Just still have to keep an eye out because beak things like to just hang out in places. One good hit from a beak thing, we could die. we could lose limbs. What's that over there, I wonder? I kind of want to go a little bit more northeast along these mountains here. So we might just... Oh, I just want to run it too. Calm down, calm down. You're getting excited, Zooks. Oh, no. See, there we go. Big things right there. That's what we want to be careful of. And the problem is, this area, all the little sticky-outy of the groundy things, you can barely tell. But look at this. 33 miles an hour. Wait, what? 33 miles. Max possible speed 32. Okay. I don't know. Weird. We're going to backtrack a little bit, and we're going to go... Can I get down there, or do we have to go... Oh, no, that's not good. I don't want to go into Shem. I mean, not Shem, Venge. Can we get down from here, or can we not? Wow, there's just so many guys. Here we go, Dust Bandits. So these are the guys... This is the secondary group that would be fighting against. These guys are a little bit stronger. So if you can see here, you know, Dust Bandit, they're all sitting around, you know, 11 or 12 for their attack. Defense is about 20. The Bowmen, what do we got? Dust Bandit Bowman, 16. There is a leader. There's always a leader with them, and they'll be following the leader. It's probably... Where is he? This guy here. Now, again, I've got mods on, so... This armor, you've probably never seen it before if you've haven't seen this mod, but yeah, it adds a lot of armor, and it sort of separates the Dust Bandits from looking... I mean, they've generally got these helmets on, but it gives them like a sort of specialized armor to their squads and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. Now I can talk to this guy, and I'm pretty sure he's just going to say, "Give me all your stuff and we'll fight," or just fight me anyway. So we're not going to talk to him. However, we are going to see if we can get down here, because it looks like we can. Yeah, this is good. Now, where are those bandits? Where do they go? It's going up there. Oh no. Now how fast can they run? 17, 16, 16, 15. You know, we might be able to outrun them. However, maybe it might be easier if we just talk to him. If we talk to him, we might be able to just give him something and he might leave. I don't know. To be honest, I've never actually talked to these bandits before. I've generally just attacked them. Or been attacked by them, so... because we can't run... I mean, we might be able to. We might be able to sort of quickly divvy out some stuff to get our speed up to 17, and we could just run, and he would eventually... That's 16, 17... I don't want to do this, but I'm just going to drop this food. Cirrus, 18, 17, 16... Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to drop it. Where are we going to go, though? Over here, I guess. Yep. We need to sacrifice some food to get the hell out of here. As long as we keep moving. Oh, what's that? It's a tech hunter. No, it's one tech hunter. It's not going to help us here. Garu might. Garu did. Okay. Now, Garu are pretty strong. What do we got here? 17 attack, 20 strength. They're not too bad, and there's 3 of them here. I'm not going to hang around and try and pick their corpses. I'm just going to leave. I'm going to get the hell out of here. Now, we're going to have to go through Shem. Maybe we could skim along here still. Yeah, I think we might still try and skim along. That's going to be the best option, I think. Oh, did he not stop? He didn't. He's after us. He's aggroed on us now, so he's just going to keep running. It's a shame they couldn't hit him in the leg. That would have been nice. Now we could try and find some more. Could try and find some more mobs out here, more animals or something out here, because they seem to always aggro on. He can't be gaining on us, right? Well, like we're doing 17, 17, or 18, 17, 17, and I've got them all running. I've got them all running at the same pace, but he seems to be almost gaining. Who are these guys? We have hungry bandits that may be able to take him off us. We have food, they're going to follow us. Now, they're going to eventually catch up to each other. They may attack each other. Or this may have been a bad idea. Yeah, no, they have. They're fighting him. So, they're hitting him in the leg. So I think, I don't know what percentage it is, but when your leg gets to a certain point, it'll slow you down when it gets to a certain point of damage. So, that's good. These guys here, 15 and 16, they can't catch us. So if we keep going, they're going to have a hard time trying to get to us, as long as we keep running. Did they down him, or is he still? I think he's still following us. Yeah, he's still following us. So he will eventually keep gaining, but the other guy, those guys might slow him down. All right, now we still have to keep an eye out for big things, because I'm still horridly worried that we're going to get attacked by big things. Now, we could make the option to find that nomad camp, which I know is around here somewhere. In fact, can I see it from here? I think it's like over here somewhere. Yeah, they're going to keep chasing us. Oh, there's big things attacking something up there. I don't even want to know at this point. They're busy, that's the main thing. Oh. Who are these guys? That's a lot of hungry bandits. We are not going near them. That's a huge group of hungry bandits. They would wreck us and steal all our food. Now, same as over here, I just need to keep an eye out for any big things that might be far out. They're sort of coming our way. We need to change our plans a little bit. We need to start heading to that nomad camp, I think. Which, like I said, I know where it is. I suppose there's, from a roleplay point of view, there's no reason that these guys would know where it is, but, whatever. What are you doing? Yeah, there it is. Yep. I hate the way they split up sometimes. God, it's annoying. Now, could you guys please... Can you bandits please get this? He's running slow. He's running at 13, so there's no way they can catch us. As long as we keep going, we're good. As long as we do not stop. There's some more Garu. We could see if they would help us. Nah. Oh, Cambo, what are you doing? Don't go in the water. Come on, nomads. We need your help. At least to stop. If we can stop them, that's going to be a start. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. I don't want to speak too soon, but we're doing okay. I think this guy is a rogue trader. Ah, they're at the nomads camps as well. Well, in that case, let's go up near him, and hopefully he'll attack these guys. Or they'll attack him. Trying to make some cats. Well, not if you get attacked, buddy. Where did you go? Oh god. Why are you running? Okay, that didn't work. I thought there would have been nomads here. Maybe they're out on a caravan. Who's this guy? I can't... Dust Boss. Why is there a Dust Boss by himself? That's not good. It's okay. This is fine. Now this guy's probably 17 as well. He could probably catch us if he tried. Wait, I can't click on him. No, he's 16, so we might be okay if we run past him. And I know that there is an outpost up here. It does seem far away, but it may be all we need to get rid of these guys. We can stop at the outpost. We can, yeah, if we do get hit, we can rest up. It was never going to be an easy run, and especially considering where we started, it was never going to be an easy run. Now I see more dust bandits. They've got a camp up there. Yeah, see how there's fires and bedrolls? They set up camp on the roads and you can barely see them sometimes. So they try and catch unsuspecting travelers and make them fork out money or their lives. We're not going to give them either, because we're going to scoot around the side and go onto the road. Now it's probably good that those autosaves are going off. Thank God for Kenshi's autosaves. I think I've got them set to every 5 minutes or so, so if we have any major dramas with the game crashing or anything like that, we should be fine. Now, I don't want to get too close to them, so let's just go up this way. I might just pop it at 3 speed for a little bit. They seem to be sort of catching up, and I don't like that. Don't really know how. I mean, if they're starving, then... where did you get food from, buddy? If you're starving bandits, where are you getting food from? Is your hunger is going down? Well, it's going back up. The bar's filling back up. Which is a bit annoying, because you can now run 17, and you can now run 16. Not that starving then, are you? It's okay, we're getting there. We should be fine. I said, as long as we keep running. I mean, there's no way he can get up to 18 run speed, right? No, because max possible is 16. And I don't understand how that works. Whatever. Oops. Whatevs. Discovered tiny settlement. Now, the tiny settlement might be interesting. We might be able to go there, and after we get to the way station, thank you, that's what I was about to talk about. After we get to the way station, we may be able to go there and rest and relax and... the tiny settlement. After we go to the way station and relax and sort of see if there's anyone to recruit, maybe, we might be able to go to the tiny settlement and scavenge and maybe get a few more cats that way. Again, that's what Kenshi's all about. It's all about scavenging and trying to build up your cats and equipment and stuff, and skills as well. Now we seem to have lost the other guys, so I don't know where they've gone, but they are gone. But there it is, the way station. This way station will help us out. As soon as we get close, they're going to start attacking the hungry bandits, and we might actually be able to get in a few hits as well. I'm going to take everyone off range because I don't want Mr. Tuppence accidentally shooting one of our guys. Now, how you train... So crossbows and range weapons. How they work in Kenshi is that you have a chance of accidentally shooting your friends if they're in the way. And the way to train up skills with crossbow is to just keep hitting your friends. I don't know where it says it in here. Precision shooting. So you have to train up your precision shooting, and you can see just there, it's the ability to avoid accidentally shooting your allies. The thing is with Mr. Tuppence is that really cool crossbow we got, which is the Ranger. It's a pretty good crossbow. It actually does pretty decent damage, 28 to 43. It is I think it's the middle range, or second middle range or something, crossbow. The most basic one is ones which take smaller bolts called toothpicks. This one takes regular bolts, so they can still do a bit of damage. So the last thing I want to do is cripple one of our guys because I accidentally shoot him. So I think what's going to be the best option with Mr. Tuppence is if we're going to keep him ranged, like I think we're going to do, we're going to want to get him to get one of the more basic bows and use that and start shooting with that. So anyway, let's get our guys ready because everyone, not just Tuppence, because those hungry bandits are about to come in and we're going to wreck them. So here's the guards. The guards here, they've got turrets. Let's hope they're pretty good with shooting them and they don't accidentally shoot us. Oh, look at that. We're just getting wrecked. Ah, so one's down already. Two are down. There we go. So, Hungry Bandits have nothing. They have absolutely nothing. Their equipment is worth basically nothing. It's not even worth scavenging. Their iron clubs, the only thing that you would even really take those for is if you had no weapon and you needed a weapon, or if you needed a one-arm weapon. So how Kenshi works is weapon slot 1 and weapon slot 2. Weapon slot 1, you can put your bigger weapons in, and that takes 2 hands generally to use. Weapon slot 2, one-handed weapons. So in Kenshi, obviously, you know, you've seen with Sura, she's lost a limb. She's down a leg. Same thing can happen with arms. If for some reason your arm gets damaged, or heaven forbid gets ripped off, you can then use your one-handed weapon as opposed to not being able to use at all. Because without being able to use a one-handed weapon, like in this slot, I'm pretty sure you just use your fist. And if you're not good at martial arts, like none of our guys are yet, it's hell. So, yeah, you'd really only take these to melt these down into iron if you needed them. So we are going to take the cats. Now I have got a mod on called Pocket Change, which is kind of cool, and it's Pocket Change not non-OP edition, I think it's called, because the first Pocket Change, you'd kill a Hungry Bandit, you'd get like, I don't know, 50 cats or 80 cats or something stupid like that. It makes more sense that a Hungry Bandit wouldn't even have enough to buy a piece of like a piece of meat, which, you know, what's that value, 90 cats sort of thing. So I'm going to take this. We're also going to take another mod I have on, which is additional equipment. We're also going to take these sandals. Now they're shit and they do absolutely nothing except for our athletic speed and our combat speed is a little bit faster. So we're going to grab those and we're going to chuck them on Cambo, and sadly Mr. Tuppence can't wear boots, so he can't wear them. But we might chuck them on Sura, because I think she's maybe the next lowest. So where's the other guy? Ah, they're throwing them out. The guards threw them out. Now, they had a couple of good hits on Sura, Cambo, and Mr. Tuppence. Oh, geez, what's going on there? So, Sura, you're going to loot this guy? Oh god, go over here and loot him. Good old Kenshi at its finest. Now that does bring us back up to our total weight, but we're gonna a bit later on when we start doing mining and stuff, we're going to be able to train up our weight, our encumbrance level and stuff like that. So, but at the moment, Sura, well, it doesn't really make much sense because you have what are you wearing? One sandal? You're wearing one sandal. That's kind of funny. Alright, now, we don't have anything to sell really, do we? Not really. No. Let's walk into the bar and let's see, because here's the shop just here, and there's also a robotic shop here, but Sura doesn't need a foot, so we're gonna, I think what we'll do is we'll pop into the bar and we'll see if there's anyone to recruit. Do a quick rest up. We might just rent one bed and just do a bit of a rest up on Sura and Cambo. I keep calling him Kimbo. Cambo's chest and arm, and we'll go from there. So I might even do that off camera, and then come back in when we're ready to rock and roll. After we do that, we are going to check out the tiny settlement quickly and see if there's anything to loot, and we might start heading up around here and to wherever the hell the hub's gone. Where's the hub? It's like, I'm sure it's like here. It'll pop up. So yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.